Welcome back to Atown Live.
Thank you for joining us again.
As I'm sure you all know, testing has taken place this week, and students seem to have mixed reviews, so let's see what they think.
Easy. I didn't have trouble with it.
I think the testing went pretty well. The questions, didn't quite know them, but I think it went well for the most part.
I think it makes sense.
Yeah, the band is a hardworking group of students here at Downtown High School.
I feel like the test should not be mandatory. It's just really stressful for students on 7 a.m. getting up and taking a test. I just think it shouldn't be mandatory.
Don't forget, homecoming is coming up, and HOCO Spirit Week starts October 7th to the 15th.
Honor Society. There is a mandatory meeting for returning members September 29th at 2 in room 103.
Seniors, don't forget, October is Virtual College Visit Month. Students that are interested in attending any of the visits must sign up on Naviance. This is a great opportunity to connect with admissions counselors and show demonstrated interest.
All student athletes interested in tryouts for the AHS Ice Hockey Coop. This season will feature both the varsity squad and now our first year of a JV team. The ice hockey preseason meeting will be held on October 5th at 6 to 7:30 p.m. at Robbinsville High School in the basketball gymnasium. This meeting is mandatory for player prospects and at least one parent or guardian.
Our marching band has been doing great lately and have just been promoted. Let's see what Mr. Hecht has to say about them.
Yeah, the band is a hardworking group of students here at Downtown High School. They are here throughout the summer in the heat, in the rain, not the snow, and they work really hard, and that amount of work and their work ethic has allowed them to take this next step from what was called our A class to open class. We are off to a great marching band season. The show looked great even before the season started, and then we went to our first competition and we won our show, but we got a really, really high score that everyone was wowed by, and we were really impressed with that outcome. And then we went to our second week competition and we received another really, really high score. And that's when we all sat down with U.S. Bands, our competition circuit, to make the decision to go open. I, along with the staff of the marching band, are really proud of what the band is doing. They're working really hard, putting out a great product, and we hope you can come see us in Jackson on Saturday, and then we'll be at North Brunswick High School the Saturday after that, and it would be great to have you guys. So go marching band.
I'm sure many people have seen the flower babies around the school. Let's see how they're doing.
Well, for the flower baby, the kids get assigned randomly through a little lottery, whether they're assigned a 2, a 5, or a 10-pound, a boy or a girl. It's just like in nature, you don't get to pick, so they get randomly assigned what it is. They got to create the flower baby, and then they're the mothers and fathers of that baby for a week, so they got to carry that baby around wherever they go. If they have to go to their job or they have to go play a sport or something like that, they got to get a babysitter for the baby, and it's hopefully to simulate as best as we can what being a parent is really like.
It has to look like an actual baby. You had to put like a face and hands and legs on it. And the other requirements are pretty simple. You have to call Mr. Nice at like between 2 and 4 in the morning one morning to make sure you're showing that you wake up and feed your baby. And you have to keep a daily journal and a slideshow of like pictures and other things that you did with your baby.
There's a couple of written assignments that we have to do with it. And we also have to call Mr. Nice at 2 in the morning one of these days and leave a message on the phone. So that's going to be fun.
We've got a couple flower babies that are headless and armless and legless, and that'll be fixed for tomorrow, but that's not completely out of the ordinary. But we got some really good flower babies. We got some flower babies that need a little bit of love and attention, but pretty normal.
While on the topic of seniors, isn't it exciting that seniors get to paint their parking spots this year? Don't forget, today's the last day to pay for your parking spot. Painting permits must be delivered to the office, as well as your payments. Let's see what the students have in mind for their painting.
I'm painting a SpongeBob. He's kind of like a snail, but uses his tongue as a slime trail.
So I'm painting like a mural or an homage to Spider-Man. I'm going to do like a Spider-Man themed parking spot. And then in the movie they said 3 is the magic number. So I'm going to do a quote that says, "Class of 2023, that's the magic number."
So I'm going to be painting something from SpongeBob.
So I'm going to be painting a lot of Jeep parking on it. Since I drive a Jeep to school each day, I want to try and do something along those lines. I would like to put like Jeep parking on it and like the grill in the front of the Jeep. Just stuff that like I'm known for basically as a senior of high school.
So I'm going to be painting SpongeBob and Squidward together. I think it's a good thing for the school to do. Help fundraise for the senior trip. I think more people should do it. Not a lot of people are.
Yeah, I'm really happy we're doing it as a fundraiser for the seniors. We're the first class that gets to do it. A lot of other classes have campaigned for it before, so it feels special that we're the first ones to do it.
We really need it, to be honest. So, yeah, I think this is a good opportunity for the seniors to make some money, and it's also fun at the same time.
I think that this fundraiser is a really good thing for the Allentown seniors. Even though I'm personally not going on the trip, I think it's really good for other seniors to bring the cost down a little, because even though it's cheap for Disney, it's still a lot of money, and it'll just really help people out. Plus, it's a fun thing to do senior year. I'll get all these fun things going on for the school. Wow, those are some fantastic ideas. Let's move on to sports.
Sports. I'm your host, and let's have a rundown of our last few sports events. For boys soccer, our varsity team played Ewing and won 5-0. It was an amazing game. The flock should continue supporting boys soccer by coming out Thursday night for senior night as the soccer team takes on Hamilton West. There will be a Chick-fil-A truck, starting sales at 5:15 p.m., with a % of the sales being donated to the boys soccer program. Moving on, the girls field hockey played Lawrence and pulled through with a win 3-2. Girls varsity tennis played Hamilton and won as well 5-0. Allentown seems to be on a winning streak because the football team also played so well and won a beautiful game with a score of 21-14. Let's see what the team has to say about their performance.
The atmosphere was amazing. The entire student section was there. It was Pop Warner Day. We had all the little kids screaming. We had all the cheerleaders screaming. The atmosphere was crazy. It was under the lights. The entire student section was going crazy the entire time with their chants. It was a good game, too. The atmosphere was insane.
It's very electric, I feel, and the whole team had a lot of energy.
The entire town showed out, and the team played incredible. So that's what a home game should be like. And I'm expecting that for the homecoming and the next couple weeks for the rest of the year.
I think it all starts just with confidence. The team's gotten a lot of good leadership this year. We're doing a better job coming together as a family. Like, we work hard every day. Practice has been good. Everything's been good. And we're all just staying healthy. We're all just keep getting better every single day.
I think team morales have been up. You know, Atown's on the come up. We're 2-2, about to be 3-2 after this week. Winning's nice, and I think we're going to keep it that way. Practices have been good, games have been good, coaching's been good, players have been good, and the team wants to win, so I think it's going to stay that way.
I'm feeling good. I feel like we already played like the best teams on our schedule, and in my opinion, I think we went out the rest of these games. I think we finished 6-2 before playoffs or our playing game, and I'm feeling really good about the rest of the season.
It's amazing to see the team do so well. On that note, thank you so much for watching Atown Live. We'll see you all next time.